Hey Rivals, welcome to Bax Attacks. Today I'm excited to do my very first viewer base review, and we have 3 bases that I'm going to take a look at. The goal of these base reviews is to find out some good things and some areas of improvement for each of the bases. I won't be picking on any of the players, but I do hope I can give them some tips to improve their base and defenses. Speaking of defenses, here's my level 12 base with a level 11 design. I still need to incorporate these guys down here. But I just noticed that, when you have a arrow launcher, a pair of catapults, upgrading, you're really not going to do too well in defense no matter what. And we'll start by heading to the Kingdom Ellis, a very strong kingdom, and we'll be looking for the Stronghold 12 base by Codiris. Alright, so there we go, Stronghold 12. Looks like a nice design. There's no free mana buildings floating around the outside, that's good. He's got something like a bow tie style base. He's got the pair of cores on each side running horizontally. He's got a strong core over here with the Primus conduit, and he's got some nice defenses there. Freeze tower, catapult, which needs to be upgraded, and the archer tower. Over on the other side, he's got his archer tower, bunker, and a catapult there as well. And basically, he's protecting all of the buildings that he can from sniping. So he's got a pair of anti-air units over here. He's got one over here that's protecting everything. And let's see. That portal can be sniped by a dragon, but really, and that down here, but that's probably about it. So good sniping defense there. Now the idea is that if you come in from the top or bottom, you're going to have to go through 2 layers of walls to get to the stronghold, and while you're in here, you might get hit by the freeze tower, the 3 catapults, and 2 of the archer towers, so taking a lot of damage there. And you're in a similar bind if you attack from the north where there is the fire tower. However, I would probably, and I'm curious where most of your attackers come from, but I would come in from the left side here, and the reason is there's no buildings kind of over here or here, so that once you attack here, your troops are naturally going to funnel into the middle. They're not going to face any of the spell towers until they're nearly upon the stronghold, and they're out of range of a lot of the defenses over here. So that left part shouldn't be too bad to take down. They've got some restocking mana along the way, and if they can take out these watchtowers as well, there's no anti-air in this core at all. So a dragon can help finish that off. Also note that your freeze tower here, it's not working too well with this tower, in that once the units are in here and it's blocking it down, you don't have the fire tower beating down on it. So overall, I would say that's not too bad a design. I think it's a little bit weak on the left side, and the more common design for the bow tie would be take the walls down here and make it very difficult to get into the right or left side, and force the units to come in from top or bottom and face all of the main defenses broadside. But that's an interesting tweak on the bow tie. I'm curious to know how that works out for you in practice. Our second base is Swaggy Mamas, and it's from the Kingdom Bloodguard, another very strong kingdom. And Swaggy is a lord there. It looks like he's doing well in loyalty and in the arena. So let's take a look at his base. It's a stronghold level 12. He's got the builders in the corner, but only the one completely free building. Let's focus on the inside here. Alright, a couple things I like about this. He's trying to get a double ringed wall structure, so that it makes it hard to get to the stronghold. Most troops are going to have to go through 2 layers of wall unless they go through the top and bottom where he's intentionally left some openings. The idea there is that in either case, the troops are naturally going to not only split off in different directions, but there they're going to walk around the base instead of going to the inside. And they're going to get just hammered by catapults, the fire tower, and the arrow launcher as well as they circle around. And it's no better on this side, where they won't be healing because of the curse tower. And if you come in from the bottom as well, they're going to just tend to just circle around. Although, let's see, if you have a Mauler, once he takes out this building here, I bet he's going to go through the wall and head for the catapults. All right, let's look at the how well protected the buildings are from sniping. And unfortunately, that one there, the smelter, that one are going to be able to be sniped by the dragons. That's the difficulty when the anti-air is inside the walls and the buildings are on the outside. If the attacker is careful, he can position the dragon to be able to snipe that. So that's one thing to keep out for. I'm not sure if most attackers would catch that or not. There is one significant flaw, and I'm wondering if my viewers can catch what that is. The Primus Conduit is not touching the Insanity Tower. I would definitely either shift the tower over one closer next to the Primus Conduit, or if you shift over the Conduit one and the Fire Tower one, that'll still activate the catapult. The trade-off to this design, trying to get a double ring structure, is that there's really only room for your Primus Conduit to activate 3 defenses instead of 4. But that's a reasonable trade-off for this kind of design. That's not bad. Let's see, any other thoughts here? You have a lot of ground troops here. That guy's pretty easy to take out. So it probably wouldn't be too... I wonder if you get a lot of knockouts by dragons coming from the south on this base. But overall, I think that's a decent Stronghold 12 design with a few tweaks there. I think you could improve that. And let me know how that's working out for you. And our third base is from Kingdom NKRI. Looking at that honor and the fact they have several others with similar names, this is a pretty legit kingdom here. And we're going to be looking for Tanto with a Stronghold level 13 base. All right, he's doing good on honor as well there. And let's see. All right, no completely free buildings. This is kind of different. I like this. This is I haven't seen a style like this one in my attacks too much. That's kind of cool. Walls are in good shape. Let's see. At Stronghold 13, you have 2 Primus Conduits, and he's got one with a full set of 4 defenses. That one's upgrading. He's got another one that's only got 2, but it's basically an interesting funneling design here, where there's kind of long stretches of defenses for the troops to walk along, and it's trying to lead them in a big maze around the stronghold. Likewise, if you come in here, you're going to come into a dead end, and you have to break through another set of walls. He's got outer anti-air units trying to protect the buildings. Those 2 are free. That one you can't cover either. And unfortunately, the troop portal is free. When this one's not upgrading, that one's covered as well. Trying to hide the fact there's a hole in the wall at the tavern. That's good. Alright, he's got a good spread on the catapults. The spell towers are in a nice triangle as well. I'm not a big fan of the freeze and the insanity next to each other, just because the point of the insanity is to make the troops hit each other, and they can't do that if they're frozen. And likewise, I think the cold and fire is a better combo, because they're being locked in place while they're taking a lot of damage from the fire. Decent level on the fire tower. All right, I like this design. It's different, and if I was having to attack this quick with only a few seconds to look at it, it wouldn't be as clear to me how to attack it. And getting the troops to where I want them to go in the center is going to be a significant challenge. So definitely would like to know how this defense is working for you. Very nice. So that's three good bases here today. And to finish off, I'm going to give what I would call an unsolicited base review, and I won't do this too often, but I had a attack here against one of my favorite guys. I like to interact here with Owned. That's from the Kingdom Hong Kong Baby, and they crushed us in a recent raid, and when I saw him for offer in the arena, even though it was hard level, I just had to give it a try. Now, I gotta admit, this is a pretty strong base, a stronghold 13 for a stronghold 12 to attack. Got some good levels on the freeze towers, which are positioned nicely. There's a double conduit down south, don't want to go anywhere near those. And good spacing, good protection near the stronghold. There's anti-air preventing it from the coming from the bottom there. So this design is called a southern teaser, or actually in this case it's a northern teaser. The thick walls at the bottom are really encouraging you to attack from the top, but it's best to go from the sides. And because the base is looking pretty good, and because I know I'm going to record this, I used a boost. So Owen can still have pride that I had to use a boost to even try it, and we'll see how this goes. So I dropped down those soldiers, and they're going to sweep a little bit up north, but that's going to encourage the rest of the troops to come on in from the side here. We're using Jal and shutting down the spell towers as we get in range with those. Troops are taking some good damage, but they're holding on. I'm going to get greedy here. I don't know if this is the right call. And then drop the Darkened Skies, and we got 3 of them at once. Excellent. Alright, this is looking in good shape now. A little bit late on that freeze of the ice tower up north. We still got plenty of troops, and the dragon's in good shape to take that out as well. Alright, so possibly the boost was overkill, but this is a good base design, and if you're not good at using Jal and knowing how to attack these teaser bases, it's a very difficult design. Alright, so good job on that one. Feels good to get that win, and I'd love to get Golgog from this one. That'd be really sweet. I have Zilla, but not Golgog yet, and we get 100 rings. That'll work. Thank you very much, Owned. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this base review episode. I'd love to do some more, so if you're interested in having your base looked at, just leave a comment here. Hope you can subscribe and let me know what you think about these. Thanks for watching.